So guys, I'm so sorry. The network wants to frustrate me. Like, but I'm back now. I'm so sorry. So like I was saying, let me just go straight to the point before the network starts again. If as a lady you are trying to conceive, first thing you need to do is to see your doctor. If you and your husband can go and see the doctor, that's best. But some men are always busy, so it's best to go and see the doctor alone. When you go to see the doctor, you complain that I've been trying to conceive for 1 month or for 6 months, but it's best. They said like scientifically, it's good to start getting worried when it's up to 1 year. But me, I did not wait up to 1 year. After the first month and the second month, I got worried. Like I was restless. I don't know, maybe because I was scared of what people will start thinking. She's married, but then never still come, no sign of. So after 2 months, I start getting worried. So, but if you can wait for 1 year, good for you. I'm just saying. So when you see your doctor, you say, I'm trying to conceive and it's not coming. Me and my spouse have been trying, it's not coming. Then the doctor will ask you certain things like, do you ovulate? Do you see your menstrual period as a lady? Do you see your monthly flow? It will also ask you like, do you have any sign of infection? When last did you do this? When last did you do that? Does your husband smoke? Does that all these are the questions I was asked then. Does your husband smoke? Does he drink? Do you take a lot of vitamins? Just like that. So after answering, after the yes, the question, yes, answer and question and answer, then it will say, okay, let me check you. It will do some check, do some tests, do some scan to know where the fault is coming from. Now, if you are the type that the doctor says, I've checked you, there is nothing wrong with you, you fall under the category of type A. And if you are the type that he checks you and says, I've checked you, there's nothing wrong with you, but your husband needs to, like he has low sperm count, he needs to boost his sperm, or maybe something related to your husband, you fall under the category of type B. Now, if it says, I've checked you, you have infection, you have blocked tube, you have this, your womb is hot, you have that, then you fall under the category of type C. I choose to indicate type A, B, and C so that you can understand it when I want to like give you some vital information on the herbs to use. So let's start with type A. When you fall under the category of there is nothing wrong with you, now you don't need to go home and fold your hands and wait for miracle to happen. Here's what you need to do. Please, I'll be right back. person. I'm a very busy person, so now I'm back. Now, if you are the type that you there's nothing wrong with you, here's what you need to do. When you get home, maybe there's nothing wrong with you and your spouse. Now, when you get home, take a book, a pen and paper, yeah. Then your next period, when you observe your next period, write the date down. Maybe today is 14th, yeah, or 15th, yeah. Today is 14th. Maybe your last period was on the 12th. You write the date down. Normally, period takes 4 to 5 days. Some say it's a week, but it should not be it should not be below 4 days or 3 days. Yeah, and it should not be more than 7 days. If it's more than 7 days, I think it's not normal. So if it's 4 days, you write 4 days. If it's 3 days, if it's 7 days, just write it. Then after your period, this one you are doing it first to like doing this is to get your period, fertile days and ovulation. So after your period, you observe your body in 1 week time. Then you keep on checking yourself as a lady. Just keep on, they not say you should shook your head decided, just observe your discharge, any discharge you get immediately after your period. After 1 week time, you will start feeling ovulation symptoms, signs. But if you are the type that you don't feel that signs, then that means you must have that stretchy stuff. So for like one month, you are going to experiment yourself. When you write that down, your date of period, the first day of your period, the last day of your period, then your ovulation date. When you write it down, the next month you are going to observe it again. When you observe it, that maybe you saw your period June 4th, then the next month was June 15th, June 16th, then it's normal. But if you saw your period June 4th, 14th, and the next one was um should I say June 25th, June 16th, then it's not normal. Let me explain more. When you see your period, excuse me, I have a call. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, enough. Yeah, as I was saying, make sure you take note of your period date and your ovulation date. If you notice that there's changed in the date, like the day you're supposed to see it next, if there's a change in it, what you need to do is to balance your hormones because you have hormonal imbalance. The type of hormone profile check they do check in the hospital is different from a minor one. When I say a minor one, you might be having hormonal imbalance, like maybe change in period and ovulation. So if you notice there's a change in your period, you have hormonal imbalance or either irregular menstruation. So it's good to balance your hormones. Now, when you want to balance your hormones, there's something you need to do. It's not a big um thing. Just get ginger. We all know ginger. Ginger you normally use to cook stew or to prepare any agbo or anything. So get ginger. When you get this ginger, get a moderate amount. Don't get big ginger, just a moderate amount. Now you're going to pound it. When you pound it, you pour in hot water to it. So you are going to do it in the morning. Pour hot water to it and leave it to steep for about 5 minutes. But when you want to take it, make sure it's very warm, not cold. Okay, now you're going to drink this ginger. You do it once a month, don't do it every day because you want to get quick result. No, do it once a month. So when you take this during your period, don't take it during ovulation. So when you drink it, after that, a week time, if you are not yet in your ovulation or your fertile days, then you need to get okra juice, like okra you normally use to cook. Now some people do soak their own. Yes, I recommend soaking it, but I got to know that boiling it is more better. If possible, chop it like that if you can. Boiling it is more better. You boil the okra, you separate the juice from the main okra shaft, then you drink this all through your fertile days till your ovulation day. That's when you have to drink this all through your fertile days till ovulation day. When you are drinking this, don't joke with cinnamon. Always add cinnamon to your food. Now I'm telling you this simple thing, maybe you would look at it that is simple, but trust me, if the doctor said there is nothing wrong with you and you do this, trust me, you are going to get a positive result. Okay, so do this and you're going to testify. Start with the ginger juice. All these herbs has so many benefits. So start with the ginger juice, followed by the okra juice, followed by taking your cinnamon. Either put it in your food or your drink it as a tea every morning. Cinnamon tea. You can prepare it with milk. You can take it just like that. Just do it. Is very effective. Now that's for type A. Now talking about type B, when the doctor say you are okay but your spouse has a low sperm count, now you don't need to say the problem or the fault is from you, then you're going to fold your hands and watch your spouse boost the sperm. No, when it's boosting the sperm, you're still going to take what type A take. Hope I'm not confusing anyone. Okay, when your spouse they boost his sperm, you will still take always I see me that first person take, which is the okra juice, the cinnamon, and also the ginger. So when it's boosting the sperm, you can still also help him to boost the sperm. Now how do you boost the sperm? There are many ways you can boost sperm. You can use bara, 7 up, and onion, white onion. Just go to the market, tell them to give you white onion. You get your 7 up drink, buy the drink, and you get bara. Tell them to give you the male bara, the male one. Yes, so you you wash the ingredients, which is your bara and your onion. You dice them, then you add your 7 up juice to it, the drink. Add it to it and allow it to soak for 24 hours, and let your spouse take half glass morning and evening. Trust me, it's going to boost the sperm. Okay, low sperm count can be as a result of smoking, drinking, sugar, stress. All those can cause low sperm count, watery sperm. So it's going to boost the sperm. It's going to purge and flush out many things out of his body system. So while he's taking that, you also as a lady take the cleansing and the boosting recipe, which are cleansing is for the ginger juice, while the boosting recipe is your cinnamon and your okra juice. So that's for type A and type B. Now for type C, when is the situation like when there's an issue, maybe fibroid, hotness of the womb. I'm going to call it in the way I can explain it. Um, Fibroid, hotness of the womb, infection, which other issue? Blocked tube. There are many, I don't know. I really don't know, but if it's hotness of the womb, you can use coconut water for that. If it's fibroid, I'm going to explain how to use it, don't worry. If it's fibroid, you can use andan recipe for that. Andan, Adian, yeah, you can use it, which is also known as shakrisha. If it's infection, you can use clove for that. You can also use combo drink for that. There are many things to use. Yeah, so let's start with the hotness of the womb. Yeah, I wrote this down, but I can't seem to find my book, so I'm just going to be explaining it as okay. Now, if it's hotness of the womb, you need to get coconuts. This thing. When you're having hotness of the womb, it can lead to miscarriage. So you need to get coconut to calm your womb so that your baby can stay longer, can stay till 9 months time and you put to bed. So now for hotness of the womb, sorry I'm back. You need to get coconut and honey. Yeah. So you get your coconut, you break it. Now you don't break it anyhow. The eye of the coconut has three eyes. So you break one of the eye, the middle one, if you can get the middle one. You break it, then you pour out the water. That water you pour out, don't throw it away. You're going to use the water to blend. So you pour out the water and you open your coconut, then you dice the meat of the coconut and use that water to blend it. Now before blending, you are going to add 2 tablespoons of honey. So add your honey to one large coconut, 2 tablespoons of honey to one large coconut. Use the coconut water to blend it. After that, you leave it in the refrigerator to cool. Yeah, so you are going to be taking it every day for 3 days. Okay, now this is how you take it. You are going to use you know that dispensable cup, that small one, that's the quantity, that's the size of cup you are going to use to take it. You are going to be taking it every day, every morning or every evening. You can take it morning before your food and evening after your food. So that will calm your womb and there will be no more hotness of the womb. Yeah, so that's for hotness of the womb. Now for blocked tube or which other one? There's blocked tube and there is fibroid. You can use ovarian. You can use. Excuse me. You can use andan or ushakwisha. That's the two names I know it of. It's like dry plantain. Let me check if I have the picture here. You can use andan or ushakwisha. I can't seem to find the picture here. Oh my god. That one, you are just going to boil it. I've talked about all this. I just want to talk about it again because of my new subscribers. You are just going to boil the and down, boil it and drink it every day. Drink warm. Drink every day. Make sure you boil and drink every day. There are three ingredients to. Excuse me, I'm coming, I'm coming. Can't seem to find it. I can't see the picture, but if you go to those herb sellers, okay, yeah, I've seen it. The English name is Andan fruits, while the other one, the round one, is Uziza, but the English name is peppercorn, I guess. And this one is Uda, but the English name is Nego pepper. So these are the three things. You boil the three of them. When you boil the three of them, you add a pinch of salt. Yeah, add a pinch of salt to it. Then you take it every morning before your food and every evening after your food. Now this does wonders. It works for low sperm count. It works for blocked tube. If your tubes are blocked, it works for fibroid. And also, if you're having recurrent miscarriage, it helps to stop that. It also works for infection for men. I don't know of women, but you can also take it, since you can take it for other things. So you can also take it. So that's for blocked tube and um fibroid. Which other one? I don't know. Maybe I'll wait for people to come to the live, because I'm just going to keep this running so that when you are here, just comment on the aspect you want me to talk about. Okay, I enjoy Facebook live a lot. It's like everyone is on Facebook. Maybe I will move to Facebook. So just comment on what you want, and I will reply you on that. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, like, and also don't forget to share this video.